Hey guys, welcome back to this week's episode of Tarot of the Week. It is February 8th, and I am Juliet, owner and creator of Scorpion Goddess Spiritual Healing. And now, before we get into the tarot reading of the energy that is going to be going on for everybody as a collective this week, there are a couple announcements I want to make. In the description box down below, there is a link to a podcast that I was featured on Friday, and it is up on many platforms. I'm going to link the YouTube one down below, however, and I think you guys should check them out. They're called the Media Virus Podcast. They're on Spotify, Apple, and pretty much anywhere you can get podcasts today, and also on YouTube. So make sure you check them out. They're really dope crew of people. I had a lot of fun. I also do a tarot reading during it as well. Another thing is February 11th, we have a new moon in Aquarius, and I'm going to be hosting a live on my Instagram, which is also in the link down below at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, in this live, I'm going to be going over what is the new moon in Aquarius, who's it going to be affecting, what is the thing that Aquarius new moon is going to be bringing in for everyone. And I'm going to be doing Reiki healing, and I'm going to walk you through a meditation for the new moon, and I'm also going to play my Tibetan bowl, which I don't have on my table today, I usually do. And then I'm also going to finish it off with Diksha. Now, if you would like to receive the Reiki and Diksha, you must make a donation of $11.11. And the link to that also is found in the description box down below. Now, since I'm going to be doing this Instagram live talking about what the new moon in Aquarius is going to be bringing, I'm not going to talk about it in this video today, but I am, of course, going to do my reading, and I'm feeling more pulled to do my tarot, of course, but I'm really feeling more of oracle readings for this week for some reason. So I'm going to be using my self-care, the daily crystal, and the angels and ancestors today as well, because they're just calling me. So, with that being said, and anybody can also, of course, watch and be a part of my Instagram live. It's just, if you would like to receive the Reiki, I would need that donation by 6 p.m. February 11th Eastern Standard Time, so I can include you with what I'm going to be doing during the live. But anybody can watch it and be a part of what the information is going to hold with this new moon, and also the meditation and Tibetan bowl that is going to be done as well. Okay, so that being said, let's get this reading done. So we want to see what is the energy that we have for this week for everyone as a collective. What is the energy and the read for this week? I feel like I just had a card flip over when I was shuffling. Maybe I didn't. That was weird. Alright. So energy for this week. So you have the Ace of Cups. Okay. Now you guys know I don't like to read just off of one card because there is a whole story to everything. It's not just one meaning. All right, so we have the Ace of Cups with the Judgment. Let's see. The Fool. Okay, so it's funny because it's like we're planting a seed of some new creative energy. I feel like that's happening, stepping into new creations that people have. That's what I'm getting with the Ace of Cups with the Judgment. It's like we're wrapping up that fears that we've had and self-doubt, and really stepping into I got this. I want to be opportunistic. I have this I guess positive or a clearer view. I finally put I remove the rose-colored glasses is what I'm getting. I remove the rose-colored glasses. I can see clearly now. I'm ready to step into this new creative project. Some of you guys may have had this on your mind for some time now. Sorry, I had to stop recording in the middle of my reading. I was picking up my kids fighting. So let's get back to this. So we had the Ace of Cups, Judgment, and also the Fool. So nose is itchy, messages coming in. Now I'm really picking up, like I was saying, there's a seed being planted, and it has to do with a creation, getting more into creative work, painting, artistic things, and with the Judgment card, I'm getting that it's like like I said, we're taking the rose-colored glasses off. We're starting to see ourselves in like a new light, and having more. I'm getting more confidence coming from this. I'm picking up a lot on the solar plexus chakra and the sacral chakra too. I'm feeling that these two are really connecting right now with like being confident and being open to like getting these creative things flowing, and just really having this like I can do this. There's nothing bad that's gonna really stop me. I'm like focused in the direction that I'm heading. I no longer have these fears anymore. I'm ready to start new, start fresh, and that's really what I'm getting from this week. And it's funny because I want to be, I'm typically really mindful of the crystals that I pick out, but I was like, I really want to use, oh my god, I can't remember what the hell it's called. That's Mercury retrograde, my communication. Anyways, this has to do with creativity, so I was like, oh, I'm picking up on like creative energy. So it's funny, these cards are like really emphasizing. See, and it's like tarot's just a tool. Tarot is just a tool to really pick up on messages that we already have, and it's like it's just helping us become more aware. It's just a tool. That's all it is. So let's see. The Devil. It's funny. I've been getting the Devil lately, and it's like it's saying. People always, this is such a controversial card. People are always like, oh my god, the devil is evil. But it's like, I see this more this week as not, hold on, before I get into what I'm about to say. I see it more as like we're indulging more into our creative selves. Yes, okay, there we go. Good. Yeah, so I'm seeing this more as like indulging in our artistic and creative selves. I see this as a very solid positive. And your creativity, I feel like for some of you, this has a lot to do with like your business, your work. You're gonna get some profit out of this, but that's not what your like end goal is. It's like you're just being open to like creating something. You're using what you have and just really making some great things out of whatever this is. And it's like you're ready to head into this new direction. And it's like people are letting their intuition guide them because they're feeling more confident within themselves this week. That's really what I'm picking up with. You need to go with like what drives you, what's your passion, use that, what your passion is, and just get really into it. That's what I'm seeing, like really getting into, like overindulging into your creativity, your creative projects, and getting some type of profit from this. Like this is literally you planting the seed to get something, like manifesting, like your time is being used wisely. That's what I'm getting. You're using your time very, very wisely, and like you're letting your intuition really guide you to head into this direction where it's like you're I was watching Cobra Kai. I don't know if you guys watched that, but one of the things that was said with like a quote Mr. Miyagi said in the past was something where it's like, basically, your riches don't come from money. Your riches come from working with your passion. That's when you're really rich, when you're doing what you love. And that's what I'm seeing this week, is people are really getting into doing what they love and feeling confident in it and not letting fears like control what they're doing, and they're indulging in this new like sense of feeling of like, I keep getting confidence, like this new sense of confidence, and you're like flowing in this week, like you know who you, like, yes, and like clear quartz amplifying that, knowing who you are, owning that shit. But I'm also getting to, it's like what you're doing isn't just for self, but it's also something that benefits the people in the community around you too. That's really what I'm getting. So you may be working with others or people just like in your sector, or like reaching out to people, or someone's going to reach out to you this week that you look up to. Yeah. Actually, I think this came in this order. So, whew, we also have the Tower at the end. So yeah, it's like this big shakeup. This shift, this change that's happening. I got the Four Swords, King of Pentacles, and the Tower coming out as well. And I'm getting this as like, we've been in this like kind of like stagnant resting place. And that obviously has a lot to do with the fact that Mercury is in retrograde. It's time to like relax, reassess, redo things. But I'm getting that finding your place of comfort in your creativity, and using this to like being aware of like using your time wisely. What am I comfortable with? What am I not comfortable with? What are the things, like there are some things that you should be aware of. Where is your time and energy going to? Who is it going to? Maybe there's some people in your circle that just have not been sitting right with you, and you know I'm getting that with these together with the King of Pentacles. I'm getting that some of you may have been dealing with a person who is just kind of like staying in this place, and you're trying to move up to the next level and see like, well, where's my shift, where's my change, how can I be and go about things differently and like stay in my own lane, while this person I feel like has been, I'm getting manipulating you. I'm getting also like energy vampires, like kind of draining you and making you feel like, ugh, like I can't move anywhere, like I can't do anything. And it's like, you need to, with the Tower card, I'm getting that you need to break away from these kinds of people. And I think some of us are really going to notice what that shift kind of is. And it's like, we have a lot of like trump cards, major arcana cards too. So it's like this week alone is going to be a pretty like big, like changing, planting the seeds, like new things, like very big things happening this week. And it's like we're planting the seeds for something major within ourselves. It's funny because usually if you get like the Devil and the Tower card together, it's usually not that great. But I'm not seeing it in this reading. I'm not seeing it as something, but I am seeing that just be aware of the people that you're giving, or you have been giving your time to, and realize that not everyone is for you and you're not for everybody. And sometimes people are meant to be in your life for like a series or a season, and it's okay to move on to something different. That's something that I'm getting that's going to be weighing on the minds of some people. And I'm also getting, be aware of your cars. Get your car checked in for like a tune-up or an oil change or something like that. Getting your tires, I don't know, whatever it is that mechanics do, but I'm getting that as a message too. So if you haven't seen a mechanic in a while, go see one this week. That's a message I'm getting as well. All right, now I want to move on to, what do I want to do? I want to do self-care first, yeah. So because we have a new moon and it looks like there's a lot of creative energy going on, we need to focus on self-care. So what is some things that we can do for ourselves this week? What is some self-care we can do for ourselves this week? Rest. And we have the Four Swords also. Rest. Make sure that you're putting yourself first. And we have pleasure. This has a lot to do with the creative energy. Pleasure. Make sure you're doing things for yourself that feel good. Remember, your body is a temple. It's hosting your spirit. Treat it good. Treat your body good. Get your rest. pleasure, movement. Get into some yoga, some stretching. Get your body moving, but don't do too much. Let's see. I also want to get my crystals. This is like my favorite. What was I gonna say? This is like my favorite like daily oracle deck. Like I'm like, oh, I need a message for the day. So what's the message for everyone as a collective from the oracle and crystals? Citrine, bring in the light. Bring in the light. What is it, again, going back into your passions, what is it that really like makes you feel good? What do you love? What are your hobbies? What are your passions? Plant that seed, get it to grow, and remember that you are the light. Find your calm, because within your calm is where you can find your confidence. Yes, within your calmness is where you find your confidence. And loosen your grip. Remember that, like, you can't control everything happening around you. Sometimes you gotta just let things be and go with the flow, and just remember that you're not in charge, and don't stress about things that you're literally, you don't stress about something you can't control. If it's out of your hands, let it be out of your mind. Now, I want to see what the angels and ancestors, if they have any messages for us this week. Oh, that was fast. All right, we have direction, Guardian, to choose your path, and spring, see your seeds grow. Yo, and I was literally talking about planting the seeds. Oh my God. Yes, direction, Guardian, choose your path. Choose your path. Which direction do you want to go down? Do you want to keep living in fear, or do you want to live blissfully where you realize that I'm just going to follow my heart? Take those leaps of faith. Which direction do you want to go down? And either one that you choose is going to, remember, be your choice. You're always in charge of what you do. And, you know, spring, you see your seeds grow. The seeds that you are planting, oh my goodness, they're going to start coming about. This is amazing. Let's see if there's maybe one more message. Druid, hold the space. Hold the space. Be open to anything that really comes your way. Be open to anything. Trust and thrive. Be open to anything that comes your way. Believe in the process. Believe in the choices that you make. Believe in yourself. And know that the seeds that you're planting are going to start to really grow into the life that you've always wanted and creating. And remember that, like, time just keeps going. Time just keeps going. So I guess I keep getting, like, use your time wisely. Like, we do have a lot of, like, well, I mean, maybe not a lot, but we do have a good amount of at least earth energy. So it's like being aware of, like, where's your time? What are things that you value? What are you putting into that? And yeah, I guess that's really it. So if you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Comment down below what you thought of this week's reading. I love to read what you guys say. And make sure that you check out the podcast that I was on. And if you want to be a part of the Reiki Indica that I will be doing during the New Moon Circle I'm hosting on Instagram Live, make sure you send a donation. All the links can be found in the description box down below. I will catch you guys next week. Bye.